Okay, hello guys. Welcome to another video. This is, of course, continuing A Court of Silver Flames. I have read, again, it's not my fault. The day after, I'm not even kidding, the day after I finished last week's video, I had to go to the ER. Everything's fine. My fiance was having issues. I'm not gonna go into detail because that's his privacy. But just know we're fine. He's fine. He's going to be okay. Everything is good. But we spent essentially the whole day almost in the ER. So, you know, what's a girl gonna do besides read? I also got a compliment on this book, which made me very happy. Anyway, I'm on chapter 53 right now, or like I'm starting 53. So I have read quite a bit. I think I finished last week's video on 45, I think. So I've read almost 10 chapters. So in that one day. Anyway, so videos after the series, because we're so close to finishing it. We've got this week. I will finish on chapter 60, and then next week I might just do it until the end. It'll be an extra 5 chapters, but I think I might just do 60 to the end. So we are coming to the end of this series, which I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to finish it. Slowing for me has been slowed down a lot lately. I have been dealing with some health issues on top of my equipment filming issues. I'm just hoping and praying that I can hold off getting equipment until everything else is sorted, but we'll see. I'm really just doing what I can to keep using my phone, and I'm going to try to have this work out for as long as I can until I have to kick the bucket and get an actual camera. Anyway, I've also been kind of going back and forth on if I should make a video about like my health issues. I started this channel not as a book girly, but as an injured girly, and I was making videos because I needed a distraction, and I feel like most of those videos were just me rambling about being in pain because it was true. And so a part of me feels like I should incorporate my health into these videos, give you guys a little insight on me. But as much as I feel like you guys deserve to know about who you're watching, me, I also know that privacy is so important, and for me, I personally don't like it when the whole town knows what's going on in my life. It just makes me feel very vulnerable, and I don't like that. So I've just been struggling so much with if I should make a video doing my health backstory journey. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I still don't even have all the answers. I have most, but I don't know. So you might get a very emotional, sappy video in the future. You might not. I might decide to just keep it to myself. The last thing I want is anyone to think that I'm posting a medical related video for pity or sympathy or anything. If I do post that video, it's purely just for awareness, and if you take anything from that video, I hope it's go to the doctor and make sure you're okay before it's too late. Anyway, enough of the seriousness, because life has been so serious and stressful for me lately, and I need to just not exist in the real world anymore. I need back in here where things are still serious, but you know, none of it's happening to me, so it's okay and it's fun. I will do a brief catch up on what I read in the hospital. Nesta, oh my gosh, we ended last week's video where Nesta finds out her power went into the swords that she made. She goes to Amryn and confronts her because Amryn voted against her. And Feyre shows up, and Nesta has the nerve to tell Feyre that giving birth to that child is going to kill her. Rice finds out, obviously, through Feyre, and he essentially kicks her out of the night court. And Cassian has to go with her because he's the one that told her. And so he and Feyre, Cassian and Feyre kind of have a conversation in private. And she's like, I don't agree with Rice. You guys need to come back home. And Cassian's like, we will. We'll come back whenever Nesta is ready and when she deserves to come back. So he makes her hike for, I think it was like a week straight to get back to the city, which I think is really funny. But also they made up and they did a lot of stuff. They also trained a lot, and they are all starting to train with swords. And Nesta got invited by Gwen to, I guess it's like a little like not orchestra, a choir type thing, because all the priestesses apparently sing in, like, after the day is done, they all go to, like, I think it was a cave, and they sing. And Nesta was just awestruck, and she found the harp that they need for this war, and they are going to get the harp. Hopefully it's not too late to get the harp, but Nesta, she has awoken it, and she knows where it is, and it knows where she is, which is a little scary, but we got it. But yeah, so that is it for this intro. I will catch you guys up when something else happens. The next couple chapters are pretty big, but I love how quickly I read last week, so I'm gonna try to do that again because I felt so empowered. I don't know what it was, but I felt good doing it. Anyway. Yeah, that's it for this intro. It's too long as always. Ignore this. My bangs decided to defy gravity today, and so I have to wear this to cover them because they just, it's bad. I'm seriously thinking about just growing my bangs out again. I don't know. Anyway, also, I am trying Alani for the first time. This is an energy drink, and I have never been a big fan of energy drinks. The only energy drink that I could really tolerate was the White Monster. But I saw Larry Reed's. She always has one of these in her videos, and she's always drinking them. So curiosity got the best of me. And oh my goodness, this is so good. It doesn't even taste like it's an energy drink. Like most energy drinks have that acid flavor or taste, and it just burns when you swallow it, and it's just not a good time. This full on just tastes like cherry. This is cherry twist. It full on just tastes like a cherry flavored drink, and it's so good. And I was looking at like some of the stuff, and it's only 15 calories. I'm not quite sure how many calories a Monster has, but I don't know. But I was looking at like what it's got, and it's got vitamin B12, which I recently found out that I'm low in that. So I got really excited because of the medicine that I was given for that is horrible, and I struggle taking it every time. So this makes me feel just a little bit better. No, I'm not going to replace this with my medicine, but at least I know that I'm still getting it in a different way, a better way, a more enjoyable way. But yeah, this is really, really good. And apparently it's gluten-free and vegan, so I would get it. Definitely going to get this again. I'll probably stock up on it a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna really. I don't drink energy drinks a whole lot. I don't even drink coffee a whole lot. So I'd probably get like 3 of these at a time and then just, yeah. But anyway, really good. I don't know when this became an Alani review, but there's my opinion if you like it. Anyway, I just finished chapter 55, starting 56, and oh my goodness. Cassian and Nesta went to the prison. They got the harp, but in getting the harp, Nesta accidentally opened the, I guess the cell that the Linth, I think is the name, was in, and Cassian almost lost that battle, but Nesta came in like a boss and destroyed him. Clearly he just wanted out for revenge and evil, and he showed her life with him. He wanted her to be his queen. Very unappealing. And so Nesta was like, no, screw you, and yeah. Nesta, she gets claps. I can't clap, so she gets snaps. She is growing more and more on me each chapter, and she also went to the house or cottage that her and her sisters lived in with their dad before everything happened, and she was just kind of reliving old memories with Cassie in there. And she found a wood carved rose that he made for Elaine, and she took it, and I think she took it to give it to Elaine. I'm not too sure, but she took it, so she has it. I hope she gives it to Elaine, honestly. And Nesta was just kind of telling Cassian about their life and opened up more on her and Feyre's relationship, and she seems very upset in the way that she used to act towards Feyre, and she mentioned how they were constantly at each other's necks or just weren't talking at all. And I think Nesta realizes that she kind of messed up there a little bit, so hopefully she tries making a better relationship with Feyre towards the end of this, at least. But yeah, we've got 5 more chapters before this video ends, and I'm enjoying it. I'm also a little sad to say goodbye to this series because it's been almost a year since I started the ACOTAR journey, and I'm not fully ready to say goodbye to these characters yet, but it's time. I've got other books that I really, really, really want to read and get through, so yeah. So we're gonna keep on trucking. I'm on chapter 57 now. I'm not feeling too great at the moment, so I think I might just take a small break until I start feeling better. But I wanted to say, Gwen put her, Nesta, and Emery in a book, and that was her solstice gift to them. That is so freaking cool, and it's all about their training and the Valkyries and stuff, and they're getting ready for solstice now. The house is giving Nesta a gift, and she's trying to overcome her fear of the fire. So she's making so much progress, and I'm so happy for her. Also, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. There was something else I wanted to say, but it left my mind. If I think of it again, I'll pop back in here, but I don't remember what it was gonna be. Got 4 chapters left before I end this video, and then I think I will just go ahead and finish it up in next week's video, but we're making progress. We're almost done with this book, and it feels weird, but I'm also excited and ready because this is such a big book, and I'm ready to just get it over with. But yeah, so it's been some time, but I finished chapter 60. I'm gonna be honest, I have not been feeling good today, so for the last 4 chapters I listened to them instead, which is fine. I still consumed it all the same. I still retained the information you would just by reading it, so it counts. But Nesta and Cassian, I think, are official now. Nesta danced with Eris at the solstice ball, I guess is what it is, and Eris went to Rice and asked for Nesta's hand in marriage, in order for Rice to have his soldiers. Cassian overheard and clearly not okay with it, obviously, and Feyre didn't like it either. She also is against it, but Rice did not turn it down. He said he would leave it up to Nesta, but then Nesta said it was their call, which, what? So Cassian spoke with her, and they essentially, or Nesta actually, just told him how much she cares about him and how she doesn't deserve him, even though that's BS. And Cassian proved her wrong, and she said, "You're mine," and he said, "You're mine." So I take that as they're together. And then he had to go do business, but when he came back, he essentially tricked the girls, like everyone training, into doing the blood race challenge thing to see if you qualify. They passed. It took like a week, but they passed. And on the day that they passed, they actually had an audience. They didn't know they had an audience until afterwards, because Cassian, he called, I think it was Durian and his people, to watch. They did not look very pleased that these girls beat the blood wraith, but they can now officially be potential warriors if they want to. I think Cassian did it more so just so that they could prove to themselves that they can do it. They also cut the ribbon, which is big. But the girls all essentially just said that they would rather be a Volcry? I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I think that's the only update I have. They obviously still have, like, if they want to be an official warrior, they still have like one more test, but since they all want to be Volcry, I don't think that they'll take the test because they don't really want to be warriors. Oh, also we got Moore back. I missed her so much. She is one of my favorites, and she trained with Nesta, teaching her the dance moves and stuff. And Moore said that she might join in on their training, which makes me hopeful that we'll see more of her. I think that would be really fun and good for Nesta. Also, Nesta had a sleepover with the girls, Gwen and Emery, and that seemed so fun. also the house is magic, so that just makes it even better. And I really need to have a girls' day because that's fun. But yeah, so I think that's it for this video. I feel like I didn't have too much to say about these chapters, but at the same time I feel like we're getting down to business. There most definitely could be a war happening towards the end of this. We still have 20. There's no way that there's 30 chapters left. Anyway, my mind is just, we have 20 chapters left, not 30. Oh, I think Az and Elaine have a little thing going on. I've been thinking it for a while now. I just kept forgetting to mention it because it wasn't like the number one thing going on. But I am mentioning it now, especially with how they acted towards each other for Solstice. I fully think the next book could be Az and Elaine. I really do. I will read it if or when it comes out. I would be excited to pick that one up. Just as I was excited to read this one, I still am. I need to know what's going on. But yeah, so that's it for this video. I think I'll do one more video and I'll just finish it all. I've got a little over 100 pages left, so we'll see. I feel like the next few chapters are going to be kind of short and quickly, so I think I could get through in time. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you liked it, give me a like. Tell your friends if they're into books to watch me. It would be greatly appreciated. I love reading your guys' comments, and most of the comments I get are pretty positive, which just make me happy. And I always make sure to like comments, or I'll try to respond if I can think of something to say. Sometimes my brain is just blank, but I definitely read every comment that I get. And it makes me really excited, and I need to quit wobbling. I need to get like a stand for filming because this is kind of ridiculous. I'm so sorry, guys. But it just makes me excited about this, and I really just do this for fun and entertainment, and because I like to yap about books and things that I like, and just having people click on these videos and watch them means a lot to me. And no one has been mean to me yet, but I know that's bound to happen in the future. But it means a lot, and I'm stoked that you guys seem to like these videos and you guys seem to like me. So yeah, it just means a lot, so thank you guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week with possibly the final ACOTAR video. I hope you enjoyed this series. I'll probably have a more lengthy outro next week to close the series, but I just wanted to really quickly say that this series has been a roller coaster. I didn't like the first book, loved the second book, cried during the third one, and just a roller coaster. And coming to an end, it just feels so weird. It also feels like this channel is almost like closing a chapter, if that makes sense, because these videos tend to do the best on my channel. So yeah, I don't know, but I am going to, again, like I said last week, just a reminder, after the series I am posting a very special, to me it's a very special video with a special guest. I'm actually really excited to get that video edited and finished and ready to upload. I think the only thing that I really need to get is a good thumbnail for it. I didn't think of that when I was actually filming said video, but I will make sure to get a good enough thumbnail for it before it actually goes up. But yeah, again, thank you guys for clicking on my videos and my channel and subscribing. We're almost at 200 subscribers, which is insane. I think my goal for the end of this year is to make it to the 200 mark. If I can do that, then I'm happy. I'm already happy, but I'll be over the moon. So yeah, okay, that's enough of me rambling and getting sappy. That's for next week when we finish the series. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next week with most likely the end. Yeah, bye.